So I'm going to run through like what the top news stories are of the day. Just run through them because I have a point to make. I'm sick of all of it. Yeah, I don't want to hear about Israel anymore. Oh, I know. Turn me into whatever person you want to. I'll tell you after I show these why I'm saying this. I'm sick to death of everybody focusing on Israel, Ukraine, all this shit that takes away from we the American people that are being screwed over by all of them. Yeah, I couldn't even get through this one, okay? Yeah, what no one is telling you about Hamas and Israeli. Guess what, Glenn? I don't care. This was 11 hours ago, Mark Levin. There's a Hamas wing of the Democrat Party. Guess what, Mark? I don't care. This morning, protests erupt across Middle East and Africa following Gaza hospital explosion. Guess what, ABC? I don't care. Also today, hundreds mourn as Israeli family of 5 that was slain together is laid to rest. ABC, I don't care. It's not that I don't care about the people. Just wait. Stay with me. NBC, Israeli family of 5 killed together by Hamas laid to rest. CNN, retired U.S. general breaks down Israel evidence in Gaza. Don't care. Hannity, an hour ago, the Middle East is a power keg ready to blow. Hannity, I don't care. Biden to address nation after Israel trip says, I got it done on aid to Gaza. And 2 days ago, Newt Gingrich rips idea of Trump becoming House Speaker. Well, we know where Newt stands. And then 14 hours ago, also Newt Gingrich calls for urgency from House GOP in electing new Speaker. We can't sit around. Newt, I don't care. This is why I don't care. It's not that I don't care about people, that I don't think it's atrocious what happened to Israel and what's happened to Palestine. I'm sick of hearing about the way all of these media figures fall all over themselves about how we have to do this for Israel, why Israel matters, okay? And again, please do not get me wrong. It's just we have a massive amount of problems in this country. And yet 2 weeks ago, I spoke straight from my heart about how these people that we elect, they never work for the people. And it dawned on me tonight, this Israel thing is a perfect distraction. Am I saying that it's all made up? No, I'm not. What I'm saying is we have problems here in America. And instead of Hannity or CBS, NBC, take your pick, all of them, okay? Levin, wanting to focus on just the American people, which is what the fucking government is supposed to do. Okay, our Constitution, please tell me, Mark Levin, Newt Gingrich, Glenn Beck, did our Constitution give some clause of how we should stop helping or stop working for the American people? Also, we can serve the pocketbooks of every other country? No. But that's what they always do. Right? Because if somebody like me or any American, that's the average American again, okay? That's not in the that's not gifted enough to be in the LGBTQ movement because you're not special, or is not a criminal enough to be a part of BLM and then, have the luxury of being able to just commit crimes and never go to jail for it. Yeah, but if you're just the average person, as soon as you speak up, well, all of a sudden, there's all this, no, we have to focus on Israel. I mean, when it was at the moment I started to hear Glenn Beck's show about how this is the most important thing. No, it's not. Israel is not the most important thing. Ukraine is not the most important thing. What is the most important thing is that all you jackasses are supposed to be putting the American people first. You all can't figure out why the American people or most of the American people voted for Trump. Let me tell you why. 2 words: America first. Because that's what he focused on. He put America's interests first. He put the everyday people first. And obviously there wasn't all these wars breaking out, but he wouldn't be making that his main goal. He put the American people first. And yet what Hannity, what these bitches and whores of the media love to do is to distract everybody so that you'll just forget about the stuff that how the government's screwing you over and put your focus all on Israel, because Israel's more important than America. Well, I say no, it's not. Are they important? Yes, they have to solve their own problems. Look, all these countries make us have to solve our own problems. I mean, when it comes to America, but I'm sick of it. I am. I'm sick. I don't care. Do I care about people? Yes, I do. There's nothing I can do about Israel. I do not think we should. I mean, whenever it comes to wanting to spend, I mean, doesn't Hannity and Levin and Newt Gingrich and MSNBC, CNN, they all serve, and the Democrat Party to fight over this, it all serves so that, hey, let's take more of the American people's money and send it to another damn country. Because you know what? I'm sure there's some countries out there that aren't getting our money. I mean, in America, we're just in a slave debt system, and they just take our effing money to send to everybody effing else, while the media sits there, the whores they are, and says how this is the main thing. This is the most important thing. No, it's not. It's only important to those that don't put America first. And you can make these arguments. I stood for them. I did. That, well, they're our ally. Fine. But being our ally doesn't mean you disregard the American people. And this, back and forth about the House, and I don't care. It's not going to make a difference. It doesn't make a difference if there's a speaker. I mean, chances are if there's a speaker, even if it's a Democrat speaker, we're getting screwed over no matter whose speaker it is, okay? We get screwed over no matter who the speaker is, no matter if the Republicans control the House, if the Republicans control the Senate. I mean, or in the White House, we get screwed over by any party. So that's why I don't give a shit who's speaker. I don't. It's all games. It's such games. And this Israel thing exploding on the scene is like, it's the perfect thing, because I realized, I see exactly what the Glenn Becks and all of them are trying to do. The Ben Shapiros. It's like, no, we have to stop you Americans from thinking about yourselves again and focus on this is the crisis. No, the crisis is what's happening to the American people. That's the crisis. That has been the crisis. And it's a crisis that has never been being addressed. So any ethical news person out there, on the left or the right, that truly cares about America, and I think most of them don't, but they just play a good game. But if they truly care about America, then stop your focusing on Israel. Let Israel handle their problems. And stop giving our money to all these effing countries. I mean, that's one good thing about not having a speaker, isn't it? I mean, at least they can't, I don't think they can get anything done. So, because everything they get done ends up hurting the average American. It helps all these other countries. It helps Israel. It helps Hamas. It helps Iran. It helps Ukraine. Those people are, did you know that in Ukraine we're paying for the retirement of their military, like their retirement benefits? Yeah, America is just a slave country. And we're just shackled and chained to a bunch of assholes that have been dragging us along into one crisis after another, so we would never rise up and say, no, you better start putting the American people first. I don't give a shit what's going on around the world. You should be serving the American people. That's what the Constitution demands of you.